secondhand bikes, clothes, river gear, and whatnot. The Colorado Sports Recycler also offers a plethora of snarky stickers to meet all your sarcasm needs. Find them on Highway 50 between Blake and Palmer. You can call them at 719-221-2880, but they probably won't answer. Cahan is also supported in part by Hilltop Broadband. Hilltop Broadband offers residential and business wireless internet service throughout Salida and Poncha Springs and Chaffee County. Service is also available in Fremont County, Custer County, and more. To experience the Hilltop difference and request new customer information, visit hilltop-broadband.com or call them toll-free 877-783-2889. Well, good morning, Salida. Welcome to the Riverflow Live. I am very happy to have in my studio Alice May and Aubrea Alford. And Aubrea has been here a bunch of times, and I'm always delighted to have her and Leanna come in with the whiskey sweets. But Alice May, this is the first time I've seen you and have you in the studio. Welcome to the hen house, the coop, or whatever we want to call this place. But I'm excited. I've seen your name all over the place, and I'm so happy to have you in the studio and finally hear what you're about. When's your next gig coming up?
So Aubrea and I are playing with our full band on March 15th at the High Side. So we'll be super excited to see all our people out there.
March 15th.
Yeah.
I saw that you've been playing at the High Side in the past and over at the Drift Inn and everywhere around here. You've made a name for yourself.
Thanks. I appreciate that. Yeah, I played at Monarch too last weekend.
Oh, at the Sidewinder.
And their new little series.
How is
there.
that?
It's been really fun. Yeah.
I think Alex is playing up there tomorrow.
Okay.
Oh, nice. And the distillery?
And
we played
played the distillery. That's true. Thank you.
Did you do a Friday night thing or the open mic or both?
Friday night. Yeah.
Friday night.
Full show, Jim.
Yeah.
I need to get out more. I had my knee replaced in 2 months, and I haven't gone to a lot of music at all. Basically, the A church because I'm like 3 doors down from there, just hobbling down to that thing. But I am getting around. I'm on my bike now, so I'll get out and see some more music. But it's been a long 2 months of rehab to get that knee done. So
yeah, sure.
No joke.
Anyway, how did you get started in music, Alice?
Well, I always played as a kid piano, and then was in the jazz band, played trumpet in middle school, and then my uncle is a huge influence. He's actually our bass player. He comes and plays with us at the High Side for our bigger shows. Yeah, and he plays in a lot of bands. He plays in Atomga, and they've played here before too for Fibark, and he's a bass player, guitar player, producer, and he was really my influence growing up, and so he pretty much taught me everything I know.
So did your parents get you into piano lessons at what age?
Oh, gosh.
Young,
6, maybe.
6 years old?
Yeah.
And the piano lessons?
And piano,
It's a good foundation to start at.
It for sure, yeah. Reading music was always helpful. And then I think I wanted to do something a little bit more contemporary. We were always playing classical stuff, and that didn't really speak to me too much as a kid. And so I got into trumpet and loved the jazz and
school band and all that.
Yeah.
Did you get, 6th grade is when you start? Mm-hmm. That's when I started.
Yeah.
Saxophone.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Yeah, we could have been a band.
School band, but it didn't take with me. I mean, I really had to work hard to even maintain a chair position where other kids around me were natural.
Sure.
In the first and third chair, it was kind of in the middle. Both of them have made professional musicians in Nashville now.
Oh,
it's
cool.
Like, if I would have applied myself,
I
just wasn't into it. It's like us other things. And
this sounds way more fun, Jim. Getting to be a radio DJ.
Yeah.
Getting to meet all your local musicians.
You can't beat the pay. I mean,
that's what I hear.
Don't we know it?
Yeah. Making the big bucks here.
Right.
But I've heard you live in France. You had lived in France.
Yeah. I was born there. My family's French.
I'm sure you speak fluently.
I do, yeah, and I play in French too.
Really?
Yeah.
I'd like to hear some of that later.
Sure, yeah, I'd love to.
That's so cool.
Yeah, and then I graduated school on the East Coast and then moved out there and lived there for about 5 years as an adult. And
how interesting and how that shaped your life. And
yeah.
And now here you're in America. Now.
Right, back in America.
I'll be great yet? No. No. I'm just embarrassed really right now. So anyway, this is not a political show. This is a live music.
That's all right. Everywhere.
Would you like to play something?
Sure, yeah. Aubrey and I were thinking we'd start with an original today. This song is called Row 49, which feels fitting on Valentine's Day. It's a story about a meet cute. Meet cute is the typical rom-com storyline. You know, the guy who runs into the girl and knocks down her books, and then he has to help her pick it up. And so anyway,
love happily ever after.
Whatever works.
yeah. So this is a true story. Meet cute on an airplane. So it's called Row 49.
All right.
All right. Ready? Is this a fantasy or something meant to be? I'm not so sure.
Oh my, that is a great song. That is worthy of recording. I really enjoyed that.
Thanks so much.
Has songwriting come naturally to you?
Yeah, I think so. Actually, I was just thinking back when I was maybe 10 or 11 and in the shower, I would come up with all these songs, or I'd be skiing and singing songs.
Were you good at poetry at a younger age too? And because a lot of that goes together with.
I think actually in high school I did write a poem that I turned into a song later on, but
keep with the shower thing. I mean, that's wow. That's an excellent song.
Thank
with
you,
Aubrea on
appreciate it.
violin, it's
I know.
like that's a cool song. That's like really top notch.
Yeah, we need Aubrea in there to record for sure.
Oh yeah, that'd be so fun.
Yeah,
Let's do
That's
it.
awesome.
Thanks.
Man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Do you have other originals and stuff? Have you been writing more?
I should. is the honest truth.
You have a couple more originals. And
I have, probably a couple dozen unfinished kind of
Just hanging
ideas.
out there.
Yeah, that need to be kind of fine-tuned. But
they'll
that's
come out
the
when
one,
they're ready.
Yeah, that's the one I think is ready for